All right, so first off, you're looking at my blog, one of my blogs called Shorts or Shave Day, and two reasons why I wanted it up here. If you ever want to, visit a blog and visit my blog and check it out and become a member, it's shortsorshaveday.blogspot.com. But the other reason why I wanted to show this to you is that I can share this within my circles on Google Plus. Do y'all see that where I'm pointing my pointer? Our blogs on Gorilla Solutions allow us to do that as well. So just a little, it's just a little more promotion that we can do to help improve and build upon our own personal brand. So remember, shortsorshaveday.blogspot.com. So,
Okay.
and I was showing how you can share that within your Google circles, and we might come back to that if we have time. But you can share that within your on Google Plus. So, the first thing I wanted to talk to you guys about was in order to have a Google Plus account, you have to have a Gmail account. If you have a Gmail account and you log in, so this is my Google Plus page. Okay, and there I am. I can view my profile. Voila.
Nice photo.
Thank you. So I've done a couple things in here. I've gone in and you can change your cover. You can you can. It's just like Facebook. I mean, you go in, you create a profile about yourself. As you can see, I just shared a LinkedIn tutorial that I did with that I recorded with a friend of mine. Other things that I've shared that are up on YouTube that automatically post on here because of the way that I've set it up. But the main thing I wanted to talk to you guys about today was first off, remember what Rob said about Google Plus and about Google in general. Google is by far the biggest search engine, and they are all about coming up with new and creative ways to generate revenue for their company. And kind of like LinkedIn, Google Plus has not gotten it doesn't have nearly the traction as Facebook does. So I think it has about half the users worldwide that Facebook does, maybe less. But that doesn't mean that it's going away. And being the 800-pound gorilla in the room, it's very, very important that we know and understand as web marketers that Google is going to throw everything, including the kitchen sink, at this until it does work and become competitive with Facebook. It's a lot like LinkedIn was a few years ago. A few years ago, literally 2 or 3 years ago, I shouldn't say nobody, but the very few people were doing anything on LinkedIn. And it seems like in the last 18 to 24 months, LinkedIn has seen a huge surge of activity on it, on that social media site. And one of the reasons is, of course, that it's a great business networking tool. And with as many people that were out of work and starting their own businesses, people like me, it became people flocked to it. They built up their profiles. They learned some things that they can do on LinkedIn, although there's a lot of untapped potential on there for most of us. But the smart people started learning how to use it as a great tool. So, I say all that to say that what you don't want to do is we don't want to get 24 months down the road and we're still wondering how to use Google Plus. What are some creative ways to use Google Plus? I would highly recommend that you do your own research. Just Google it. How to use Google Plus. How to use Google Plus for a business. And look at some of the videos on YouTube and on Google and other places that will share additional knowledge with you. All right, so one of the first things you have to do on any social media network is for it to be meaningful, you really have to go out and look for people to connect with. Okay? So I am going to show you how to do that, because without connections, it's kind of meaningless. The other thing that I would suggest is that a lot of people have a Gmail account that they use for stuff like, if they want to sign up for something to get a free download or whatever, and they almost use it as a spam folder. I would recommend that you go in and if that's how you're using that Gmail account, you either create another one or you start paying real close attention to what you're receiving in that Gmail account. In other words, you may need to start managing that account a little bit more closely. That's what I had. I had my, if I didn't want to give my real email accounts, my personal email accounts, the ones that I have two that I manage very closely, I'd throw that one out there just to get a free download or check something out or whatever, if it required an email address. And consequently, I get a lot of garbage in that email account. So that's one thing I'm going to have to start doing if I want to use this, is I'm going to have to clean up that account and manage it and pay more attention to it. So without further ado, let's look at some ways that you can go into Google Plus and get connections. Okay. So one of the things that you can do is you can go to connected accounts. Okay. And you can connect other email lists that you have with your Google Plus account. All right, and mainly it's for Hotmail and Yahoo accounts. All right, so I'm going to go back to my profile page, and in my circles there are 422 people. I have 5 in my circles that I've created. These are the people, some of the people in my circles. Okay, yeah, I've connected like my Facebook, my Twitter. I guess I have a Yahoo account somewhere, but I didn't connect that. Or you can click down here. It says connect an account, and it has all the different platforms. I'm back on my page. If you go to, let's just go back to my profile real quick, because it's always kind of where I like to start. If you go over and hover over the profile, where it says profile, the home tab will open up and has all these different little icons. And the third one, or the second one down from home, says people. So if you click on that, it has suggestions, people you may know on Google Plus. All right, so you go down, and I don't know any of these people at all, so I'm not going to add them. But based upon how you've built your profile, if you've got your education, the different places where you went to school and stuff, it will start asking you, add classmates from St. Louis University High School. So I can view all these people. I can add people from contacts. I might want to add a very angry looking Tony Bryan. I don't add people that I don't really know well. And then, the people that I do add, I'll eventually want to set up circles where I'll move them around and kind of categorize who those people, what circle they're in, so that they receive the right kinds of messages from me. There's a place where you can go and you can pick the different kinds of circles that you want to set up in the beginning, or you can create a custom circle. It's very easy to find these people up here and then start dragging them into your circle. But this is how you find people in the circles. All right. Trying to find somebody that has a lot of stuff on their page so that I can show you. All right. So this is Brian Foster, the digital doctor. Okay. So this guy's a web guy, I guess. So one of the things that Google Plus allows you to do is you get a much bigger wall photo on your wall than you do on Facebook, but it looks very similar to Facebook. I'm showing what a page would look like, and just like Facebook, you can give it a 1+. This post, you can share it with your other connections. You can add a comment if you want, or you can just look through and see what he's got. I really don't feel that Google Plus is going away. Like a lot of Google's products, I think that they'll change it. And as I learn more, I'll share it with you guys. Well, thank you.